Hello, welcome to my channel. So my name is teacher Alex and I work in native camp and I am online English teacher. So today it is rainy outside and I wanted to give you some tips how to make students entertained. And if you have free talk lessons or you make conversation with them when they want to, I think there are some tips that can be useful for you. Also, it is very important not to ask any personal questions. I also don't like if students ask me about my family or friends or about my private life, but I answer in some polite ways. But it is forbidden for you to ask them some questions about family or friends, so some personal questions. And also, I think it's very important to think about their interests and needs. So all of us are so different. Try to get to know that student and ask him or her questions in a polite way. So you can get to know how he responds and what does he or she likes. Now I will give you some questions. So I hope I can help you. Please tell me something more about your job. Do you prefer working at home or working online? Why? What are the cons and pros? What are your hobbies? What do you do at your free time? Do you like spending time outside or at home? What music do you like to listen? Who is your favorite singer or band? What is your favorite movie or TV show? How do you celebrate holidays? Are you spending time with your family or friends? Can you tell me something more about education in Japan? And here also you can talk about education in your country. So you can compare both educations, tell both good sides and bad sides of it. Of course, let students talk more. When did you start to learn English? Do you think it is difficult? Is it more difficult to learn grammar or practice your reading and speaking skills? Do you like to travel? Do you prefer traveling in Japan or traveling abroad? Why? And often I have students that really like to travel. Some of them prefer traveling in Japan, but some of them also like traveling abroad to many countries in Europe and USA. So you can also ask here so many questions. What is your favorite city? What place you didn't like? I also like to travel, so here I can really make a long conversation and it is interesting to me also. On the other side, if student doesn't like to talk about traveling, you can choose another topic. What do you usually eat? Can you tell me something more about Japanese national dishes? And also you can find topics if you type in Google free talk questions, discussion topics. So you can find so many questions. But most of all, I think it is good to have prepared these questions. But on the other side, it is very important to start or engage a conversation relaxed. So you never know what student likes or doesn't like. Sometimes it happens to me to talk about politics or history. Also, every lesson is different. All of us are different. And I really give my best to students be satisfied. There are so many topics that I didn't mention, like sports, I like running, but also students can choose some topics that maybe I'm not interested in, but I can talk about it. Of course, I can give my opinions. Try to listen to student. So don't talk too much. They don't like if you talk. They're here to practice speaking. Of course, it is good for them to listen your voice, but I think it's most important that you listen to student. Give student opportunities to talk and ask so many questions. So engage conversation in good ways. And so I hope that I helped you today with my advices. And of course, I can make another video. There are so many questions here. And I hope to see you soon.